Most Republican leaders in Alabama say they plan to vote for Roy Moore on Tuesday, despite sexual misconduct allegations against the former judge that have prompted others around the country to say he should never be allowed to join the U.S. Senate. I have stated both publicly and privately over the last month that unless these allegations were proven to be true, I would continue to plan to vote for the Republican nominee, Judge Roy Moore, Alabama Secretary of State John Merrill wrote in a text message to the Associated Press. I have already cast my absentee ballot and I voted for Judge Moore. The accusations against Moore have left many GOP voters and leaders in a quandary. Voters face the decision of whether to vote for Moore, accused of sexual misconduct with teenagers decades ago when he was a county prosecutor, or sending Democrat Doug Jones to Washington, which would narrow the GOP's already precarious majority in the Senate. They also could write in a name on their ballots or simply stay home. Meanwhile, most GOP politicians in the state must run for re-election next year, where they will face Moore's enthusiastic voting base at the polls. The AP tried to find out how Republican leaders from Alabama plan to vote. Most office holders or their staffs responded, while others have publicly stated their plans during public appearances or to other media outlets. An attorney for a woman who says Roy Moore assaulted her when she was a 16-year-old waitress says a handwriting expert has confirmed that his inscription in her 1977 yearbook is authentic. Moore's campaign says the accuser's admission that she added the time and place of Moore's yearbook inscription. An attorney for a woman who says Roy Moore assaulted her when she was a 16-year-old waitress says a handwriting expert has confirmed that his inscription in her 1977 yearbook is authentic. Moore's campaign says the accuser's admission that she added the time and place of Moore's yearbook inscription. However, several office holders did not respond to calls, emails or texts from the AP. They include U.S. Reps. Martha Robbie, Mike Rogers, and Gary Palmer, as well as State Treasurer Young Boozer and State House Speaker Mac McCutcheon. State office holders who said they intended to vote for Moore often cited the need to keep the seat in Republican hands. In addition to Merrill, others who plan to vote for Moore include Gov. KIV, Attorney General Steve Marshall, State Auditor Jim Ziegler, Agriculture Commissioner John McMillan, State Senate President Pro Tempore Del Marsh, and Public Service Commissioner Twinkle Andress Kavanaugh, who previously led the state GOP. Also voting for Moore are current state party head Terry Lathan and U.S. Reps M.O. Brooks of Huntsville and Robert Aderholt of Haleyville. For many Alabama voters, unaccustomed to a competitive election and the national attention that has come with it, the bitter showdown between Republican Roy Moore and Democrat Doug Jones has become something more personal than a race to fill an open Senate seat. It is now a referendum on the state's